My mother's totally on this gravy train.
She is.
But I'm old enough now.
I think I saw her backstage.
Now that I'm 47, she thinks it's worth the risk to be a stage mom. But you worked with Britney Spears, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did some promotional stuff with her when I did a movie called Drive Me Crazy, which was named after her song, and we did some stuff together. And it was, she was just being pulled. These kids are like franchises now. They're not just acting or singing. They're like doing these franchise things.
Right.
You know, it's like they have to, as soon as you have a TV show or a hit song, all of a sudden you have to have a clothing line, a fragrance, you got to put out a country album. You got to, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, if I had done this, I did a show on Nickelodeon called Clarissa Explains It All when I was a teenager.
Yeah, that was a great show.
I love that show. That was such fun. But I was working 70-hour weeks. I mean, I didn't have time to put out an album, do a hair care extension line, I don't know.
Oh, so you really were a failure.
It was terrible. All I had time to do was go to school and do a show. So it was, I don't know how they do it, and no wonder they crash at the age of 23 because...
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because you feel like you want to be able to do it all. You want to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, especially at that age.
Yeah.
You do compare and despair, and that's
And you have the energy. You think you have the energy to do it, but really you end up just burning out.
Right, and you don't know better. You just don't know better.
Yeah.
You don't even know better when you're in college and you stay out too late.
Well, when you have people... No, I know, exactly. That's
right.
It's sort of the same mentality. Hollywood is like a big party, it seems, and everyone's they all just want to go out at night and have fun, but at the same time they're working their butts off, and it's just...
My mother always said, choose companions with care, you become who they are.
Oh, I like
that.
Yes. So write that down.
That was always a big deal. She always say, take a look around you. You don't have the utmost respect.
You got to have a mom like that.
Well, it does help.
That's what's going to get you through.
It does help. And I know that you got, this is total change of subject, but this is one of my mom's absolute favorite shows. We watch it over the phone together, Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what's happened? I thought
No, nothing really happened. Just, I guess I said something in an interview recently that caused something, but it... Dancing with the Stars, they asked me to do it the first season. I couldn't. I was under contract to do another show. Because then I got pregnant, and I was pregnant for the next 3 seasons or something. And then we were kind of looking into it, but I got bumped for a lady that's crippled, that I'm not going to mention her name, but maybe, that was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, Paul McCartney's ex-wife?
Yeah,
yes, okay.
Little British chippy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she took my spot. I'm not sure, but I have a little beef with her.
No, she did. She shoved you out of the way and took your spot. That's why we're recording it here on the Bonnie Hunt Show, because we're accurate.
So ever since then I was like, wow. But I think that ship has sailed anyway, so it's
whatever. They'd be lucky to have you, and if you did it, you'd be fantastic. It's such a fun show.
But the other show that I got bumped off of, Caesar. The dog
Caesar
whisperer.
Milan? What do you mean?
The dog whisperer doesn't think my dogs are bad enough to help me out. I called him up. I was like, I need some help. I just got this puppy right before I had my baby, which is the last thing I needed. It was my 3rd dog.
You have 3 dogs?
I have 3 dogs.
And 2 kids?
And 2 boys.
Wow.
So it's crazy around my house.
Can you tell the difference?
And I needed some help. No. I call them all different names. I don't know which is which. My husband's in there somewhere. I don't know. He's a tall one.
Caesar Milan, you say, this is my dog's problem.
I said, I've got some problems. I need you to help me. They came over, they watched my dogs, they were like, they're not bad enough.
I think Dancing with the Stars is mad at you. Wait till that dog whisperer comes after you.
I want him to come. I need him.
No, you don't. You can figure it out with your dog.
I know, I got to read a book or something.
No, just be consistent and give him new, you got to keep...
I got a baby. I don't have time.
Forget that, yeah.
Breastfeeding, potty training.
The dog will figure it out. All right, what current projects are you working on? Because I know you have the movie, it's called Scary.
No, 9 Dead.
Why does it say scary?
I don't know.
That's why I read it afterwards. I was like, is that right? You guys, on the teleprompter, it says Melissa's new horror movie, and then it said scary. So I thought, wow.
It's called 9 Dead, but that's okay.
9 Dead? What's this about?
It's great. It's 9. It's great. It's really fun. You guys will love it. It's dark and twisted. Very different for me. It's 9 people
wake
up.
Film?
Yeah, exactly. 9 people wake up handcuffed in a cell, and they have to figure out what they're doing there. They all have something in common. They have to figure out why they're there. So the whole thing takes place in this cell. It was really amazing as an actor.
Like a suspense?
To do. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, like 12 Angry Men or something, where it's like a group of people, and it's just about those people figuring that puzzle out. So it's psychological. It's a little... there's some bad language and stuff like that, so don't let your
people can handle it.
Go see it. And then I'm off to do one. I'm going to shoot a movie next week. I start in Atlanta. It's an untitled wedding movie for ABC Family right now, but it's going to be really funny with Joey Lawrence playing a guy that I decide to marry just so we can get the gifts.
Wow, clever gal, an entrepreneur in her next film. Thank you so much.